Hello again guys and welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be making another empire. So I recently got a few comments saying give the Philippines an empire, so here we are. A few things I should mention first, that is no alliances in this world, 0 to no relations, and just I'm going to be giving the Philippines not a buff, but the benefit. So I'm going to be giving as many countries as I can independence, so that the Philippines can expand, and this should already say is unrealistic. This would never happen in real life. It's just theoretical in case the Philippines did start expanding. So of course I had to mention that whole thing about countries being independent is because if you recognize Taiwan or not, the Philippines are going to be declaring war on them. Would this most likely cause China to join in, either on the Philippines side and force them to give them Taiwan, or against the Philippines to annex Taiwan in the peace treaty? Either way, like I said, in this scenario, that will not be happening. It is unrealistic. Just gotta mention that. With that, the Philippines make their landing in southern Taiwan. And the island here is very powerful, but its size and population is nothing against the Filipino. And most US support is not actually activated, as the US also supports the Philippines here, as their allies as well. With that, the Philippines capture Taipei, and the island of Taiwan surrenders. With that, the Philippines annex them, and this has already grown their power quite a bit down here in the Pacific, with a lot of naval control around their islands, something like that. With that, yeah, sorry if I cough a bit, but still, I don't care. Like, I might be a bit sick, but I'm gonna be posting videos. Promise to make these empires, and I'm a man of my word. With that, the Philippines' next declaration of war is gonna be in a smaller country, the country of Brunei. And honestly, a few landings. Their capital is like impossible for me to say, so I'm not even gonna try. It's like 3 words, and it's like, if you don't know the capital of Brunei, search it up. It's impossible to pronounce. But the Philippines take it and annex the country, and they declare their first war that I would actually consider a challenge, and that is a declaration of war on Malaysia. Now, in real life, they're pretty similar. I'd say the Philippines might be a small bit stronger, but with the island of Taiwan and Brunei under the control, along with, as I said, us assuming that Malaysia wasn't ready for this and the Philippines got the attack, the surprise attack, the Philippines will be invading the islands. This starts off well as the Philippines capture about half of Malaysia's land on the island of Borneo. With that, they're completely kicked off the island, which is their less important land, but land nonetheless. And the Philippines begin to prepare an invasion of the other half of Malaysia, the main Malay Peninsula. They make a landing over here near Singapore and begin to push up towards Kuala Lumpur, which is Malaysia's capital. They capture the city, encircle a lot of land, and Malaysia surrenders. With Malaysia surrendering, the Philippines are now a much, much more powerful country. They have a lot more influence. Before, they were struggling to get out there, but with the fall of Malaysia, they are now a lot more powerful. Okay, here. So yeah, Malaysia, pretty close to the Philippines. Did they double in strength? No. Did they get a whole lot of strength from this? Yes. There may be some rebellions, some people who are probably not too happy about the Philippines ruling over them right now. But that's not going to matter because, once again, unrealistic. This would never happen, so anything that happens here is already wrong. With that, Philippines' massive naval power now. Huge amount of naval power. Their actual navy isn't that strong, but considering how many waters they have, I'm going to go and assume that they're investing hard into that. With that, they have just gotten out of a hard war against Malaysia, so they declare a bit of an easier one on Singapore, which in this map is actually kind of difficult to see, but it's right there, and oh, look at that, Singapore's gone. Honestly, Singapore's just too small to stand a chance against this Philippine empire, so we're just going to be assuming that the Philippines annex them. With that, we see the new Filipino empire deciding that it's not their time yet to declare war on Thailand, and they first declare war on Myanmar, as it's quite a bit easier than Thailand. With this new declaration of war, the Philippines make a landing in southern Cambodia, honestly, it's not going to be too difficult for them. Cambodia is a semi-weak nation, and this is a complete Filipino assault. They begin to push in and cut off Cambodia into 2 pieces. And after pushing around a bit more, Cambodia surrenders. This leads to the complete annexation of Cambodia by the Philippines. And now they finally feel ready to go ahead and declare war on Thailand. It was just one more in between, but it caused them to gain power, to gain strength, and to begin to industrialize, as they can't just solely focus on declaring war on countries, or their industry and their economy will fall behind. With that, in this scenario, it's already been about 2.5 to 3 years. 2 to 3 years. So yeah, the Philippines have been expanding, but also expanding other aspects of their country, not just the land that they take. With that, a lot of Philippine troops are already in Cambodia, as the Philippines' goal was to take that country as fast as possible. They used those troops to just begin flooding into Thailand. Thailand was not ready for this at all. Bangkok is encircled, not captured, but encircled. And the Philippines begin to push up from their Malay Peninsula. They push up until they are also on the gates of Bangkok. They encircle the city, and now that's left of Thailand up here in the north is pretty much just jungle and nothing else. Once Bangkok is captured, Thailand surrenders. And in a war that went way faster than anyone in the world could have expected, Thailand has fallen, and the Philippines annex the country. Now, after taking Thailand, well, let's just say the Philippines are now actually looked at as a global minor power. They're still not looked at to have any major influence over the world, but, I mean, they control a good portion of Southeast Asia, which gives them a good amount of influence. So yeah, their next war is going to be, once again, another kind of easier one. It's going to be a declaration of war on Laos. They begin to push into southern Laos, push around a bit, capture Laos's capital. I think it's either along the Thai border or along the Vietnamese border. Either way, it's been captured by now. It sounds like Vietnam. It's like Vientiane or something. Once again, a lot of capitals, just I don't know how to pronounce them, so I'm not going to try, but I do know what it is for the record. With that, they push into northern Laos, capture the entire area, and with the fall of about half of their country, Filipino troops pushing in from all sides, and their capital gone, Laos surrenders, and they are once again annexed by the Philippines. Now this is going to lead to the Philippines' final and most difficult battle of the video. They have been expanding a lot, expanding their military and their presence as a major country. If you're wondering who this final war is going to be on, it is Vietnam. So yeah, Vietnam, not a very weak country, but even if you just, obviously land isn't everything, but just look at this on a map. It's pretty obvious who's going to win, despite Vietnam putting up a good battle. They won't be able to guerrilla warfare it out, as these Filipinos know how to guerrilla warfare and aren't going to fall for it as easy as the USA did. With that, the Philippines begin to send a lot of troops into southern Vietnam, as they need a lot of naval dockyards where they can put their ships. They also cut Vietnam into 2 and begin to push for Ho Chi Minh City. After capturing Ho Chi Minh City, at least I hope I'm saying that right, they push a bit more into northern Vietnam, but ignore the rest of it. As with Vietnam being cut in 2, the south follows suit in surrendering, and the north stands no chance. With that, the Philippines have now expanded quite a bit. So yeah, thank you if you made it this far. Let's just go ahead and color in this last little piece of Vietnam. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave it in the comments if you want to see any empire. I'm open to doing almost any country, giving it almost any country an empire, either in short form or in full video form like this one. As long as it isn't too random, I'm not going to give the Maldives an empire. They aren't even on this map. I'm not going to give Lesotho an empire. But yeah, just leave it there. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.